You can't add to anything that Jesus did on the cross. Let's spend a minute in the Bible together. We're in John chapter 19, and Jesus has been arrested. He's been questioned by the high priest, the Jewish top dog, and by Pilate, the Roman top dog. And he's been sentenced to death on a cross. Not because he was guilty of anything, but because the people demanded it. The King of Kings, Jesus, is nailed to a cross to die. As he hangs on the cross, he speaks some very important last words. This is from verse 30. When he had received the drink, Jesus said, "It is finished." With that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. This is the most devastating moment in all of history. Jesus, the one who created the world, the King of Kings over everything and everyone, the only innocent man to ever live, is put to death by his own people. And his last words sound a bit like defeat, like he's given up. It's over. But this isn't defeat. It's triumph. Jesus is not giving up. He's announcing his victory. See, when Jesus hung on the cross, God poured out the punishment for all sin from every person throughout all time, past, present, and future, onto Jesus. Jesus is declaring that his job is done. The work is finished. Sin is paid for in full, forever, complete, done, finished. What does that mean for you? Well, it means that you've asked Jesus to forgive your sin and you're following him as the Lord of your life. Then the work of dealing with your sin is done. You can't add anything to it by doing good stuff or working for it. And so you're free from trying to make yourself right with God by your good deeds. And it also means that you can't take away from what Jesus did at the cross for you because it is finished. You don't have to be weighed down by guilt when you stuff up because you are forgiven. Now you're free to live God's way out of an overflow of your love for him, and you're secure in your salvation even when you stuff up. It is finished. They're not the last words of a defeated man. They're the last words of the victorious King.